Yeah, I'm not paying for a blue check.
And welcome to the Movie Madhouse. I'm Rob.
I'm James.
I'm Jason.
And yes, X strikes again.
Yeah. So the message is to try and reach out to O'Halloran. My initial message went through, but he's a busy dude. Maybe you didn't see him, whatever. I can't message him now. So I'm looking at, I got to get my Instagram sorted out, and apparently he's more active on there. So I'll get my Instagram back working again, and
there we go.
I'll reach out that way.
That's the way to do it.
I will get O'Halloran.
What does he do when he's not clerking?
I don't know. He said he's usually only home like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
He's still big into theater?
I don't think so. I honestly don't know. I don't follow him that closely to know. I just know that does cons. That's his main line of work now.
Can't blame him.
No, absolutely not.
Stay active. You're golden.
Exactly.
Yes.
Which one is he not supposed to be at?
Is he not supposed to be at one?
He's never supposed to be there.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That one took me a second. I can't believe that. Well, tonight we'll
go from talking about a future Hall of Famer to our first inductions to our official Madhouse Hall of Fame.
Yes, the Movie Madhouse. Where's the picture? There it is. Hall of Fame.
Yes. So this would be our first inductions will be for the actors wing.
Yes. So tonight we put out a list. 19 names were put out there. I accidentally put Charlize Theron on there because, well, she's freaking amazing and she's Charlize Theron. But she is not the ninth wonder of the world and cannot compete in the men's category.
Right.
So
right.
We have 19 names that are listed in the description, and we want to break that down to 5 that we can induct into our Hall of Fame.
Right. And that starting list is going to be difficult enough to narrow down to 5. I think it's going to be pretty easy for a first. The first ballot, whatever they call it. We all know who that's going to be.
Pretty confident. It's a gentleman I actually saw yesterday in a movie.
Oh,
I saw him yesterday was Sunday. I saw him yesterday in a movie as well.
Really?
Yes.
What movie did you see?
I saw Oppenheimer.
And that's the one I saw.
Ah, okay.
Yes. Harry S. Truman.
I did not know he was in the movie.
Neither did Cameron or I.
I forgot about that too. Now that you mention it, yes, but I forgot.
Yes, we were both sitting there. We're watching, and he pops up, and we went, "That's Gary Oldman." Yeah, that was a surprise cameo for me.
Well, hey,
yeah,
is it really a cameo when Gary Oldman plays everybody? Like,
right?
It's really just
I think
Gary
he played
Oldman.
Cillian Murphy playing J. Robert Oppenheimer.
There we go. See, first ballot draw, whatever the title is. Of course, Gary Oldman has to be in the Hall of Fame. He damn near gets his own wing of his own. All right, it's just
okay. Well, let's look at this list because legit, we got to break this down hard.
Okay.
Because we have Gary Oldman, Robin Williams, Colin somebody.
That guy. Okay.
Jennifer Jason Leigh.
Oh, there's female.
2 women. Okay. So we have 18 people on this list.
Yeah.
I thought we only had Charlize. Okay. Tom Hanks, Dolph Lundgren, Paul Newman, Phillip Seymour Hoffman, Joaquin Phoenix, Leonardo DiCaprio, Heath Ledger, Tommy Lee Jones, Daniel Day-Lewis, Michael Keaton, Denzel Washington, Anthony Hopkins, Morgan Freeman, Ben Kingsley, Sir Ben Kingsley, and James McIvoy. That is our teardown list.
That's a starting list. Now, for the first 5 induction, there's a few names in there that I think, okay, it's not your kid, especially
throw one out.
McIvoy.
I think
it's a little too soon for McIvoy yet. Okay, he's compared to some of the others in this crowd, especially some of these ones that are going to be posthumous. I don't think it's his year. I think McIvoy, you'll be back. You'll be back.
And also considering if they are still alive, we will be sending them certificates.
Hey, yes, I like it.
Yep.
I like it.
And I just grabbed a name at random and made one up.
Okay.
But these are the certificates we're going to mail out.
Laurels is laurels.
That's right.
So yeah,
just a name at random.
So to say that there might be some others, but McIvoy in my mind, just a little too soon. Okay, not that he's not there, just for the first 5, I don't think he's there yet.
James,
to take off.
Yeah,
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger. Okay, first, what are your thoughts on James McAvoy?
It's what made me think of Heath Ledger. It's like Heath Ledger is mainly mentioned because of The Dark Knight. We take away The Dark Knight, he's still a good actor. Yeah. But it's not rock solid the whole way through. Like, he's great in Knight's Tale. He's outstanding in Dark Knight. He's great in Brokeback Mountain. I may reconsider this.
10 Things I Hate About You.
Yeah,
he was adorable.
That movie's all right.
He was adorable in that movie.
James McAvoy James McAvoy is great in Split. Oh. He's outstanding in Glass.
Again, yeah. I don't discredit any of that. He is definitely going to be in. I just don't think he's in the top 5 for the first year.
And that's my reasoning with Heath Ledger too.
Okay,
Heath Ledger's got to go in, but maybe just not yet.
Okay, yeah, no, I don't discount that either. I think because unfortunately he was taken from us too soon, we only were just seeing the beginning of what Heath Ledger was going to bring.
Oh hell yeah!
Okay, yeah, I can see that too. I see exactly what you're saying.
With Heath Ledger's one of the ones of the what could have beens.
Yeah,
you just don't know anymore, especially now with all the different projects out there with the streaming services and all that, all the different chances actors are taking now, going with the little different, little weirder, the more actor type, the serious type, actually dipping their toe into the Marvel verse and stuff, starting to have fun with their work, at least appear to have a little more fun with their work.
Okay, so now this is going to be interesting because we've eliminated the 2 youngsters on our list.
Would you say they're the youngest of the list?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
There might be one other that falls in there.
Okay.
But now, when we start looking at the rest of the list, they've paid their dues.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe 2. That Colin guy's kind of young, so maybe. But then you start looking at Paul Newman, Gary Oldman, Robin Williams, Denzel Washington, Anthony Hopkins.
Do we have
Morgan
Russell
Freeman.
Crowe on there?
Russell Crowe is not on this list yet.
What?
I do recall there being the dispute about Russell Crowe, but he didn't make it this round. He didn't make it into the top 20 this time around.
Which technically he could have, because we just dropped 2 women off the list.
He might have. Then he might have been in the top 20. Yes.
So
I would take off Robin Williams for the same reason as like Heath and James.
I can't. That one I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight on. No. Robin Williams stands as an icon.
He's got Good Will Hunting. He's got What Dreams May Come. He's got 1 Hour Photo.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
No, that movie's terrible.
Dead Again.
Cameo.
Yep, he's still in it. This is acting.
Oh, he's still in it, but I mean, I've got 3. Not Dead Poet Society.
Fisher King.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah. Why don't you just throw Jack in
all
there?
You want?
There's a Jack.
For me personally, yes, I do. I love that movie.
Jack?
Yes.
Wow.
I love that movie. I do.
Weird. We agree.
Despite the Bill Cosby stink that's on it.
What does that have to do with Bill Cosby?
Bill Cosby's in it.
Is he?
Yes.
Where?
He's his doctor.
I don't
his
even remember.
play friend doctor who comes up into the treehouse with him, and then the treehouse collapses.
I don't remember. I just remember being bad. Oh wait, Patch Adams.
Patch Adams.
Yeah.
Like, no, like when you look at the entire list for Robin Williams, you are going to see a batting average that's probably over 75%, and that's damn good.
So Robin Williams may be a keeper.
Maybe.
I say he's a keeper. I say he's. I say he's
18 people. We have to tear down 13 of these.
I get it.
So this is going to be interesting.
So like we just got to go name by name. Just name by name. Gary Oldman and Robin Williams. Those two are in contention. Okay.
I'll go down from the bottom then. Sir Ben Kingsley.
Ooh, that's. See,
I actually just watched him the other day on Sopranos.
He was on Sopranos?
Yes.
How?
As Ben Kingsley.
Oh.
Christopher Moltisanti pitched an idea to Carmine Jr. about making a movie. They were going to call it Cleaver, where it's the grunge or what was that Sarah Michelle Gellar one?
The Grudge?
The Grudge.
Hmm.
The Grudge meets Goodfellas. Okay. And it was going to have a hitman who the boss had whacked, cut up, and dropped off along a route. But yet he comes back to life and gathers up his pieces and then goes after the boss. So they're going to Hollywood and they're pitching it. And Ben Kingsley, they approach about playing the boss. And he keeps trying to avoid them through the whole episode.
Oh,
sounds like Sopranos went sitcom for a week.
Oh, no. Like it was a whole money grab.
Oh.
But
Ben Kingsley is the prime example of somebody who would be known as the dramatic, serious actor going into the Marvelverse.
Trevor.
And he made his stamp.
Trevor Flattery or
Flattery.
That's
Trevor Flattery. Come on. That whether you liked what they did there, whether you're a fan of it or not, you got to give it props. He pulled it off well. Nobody saw it coming. Nobody saw it coming.
And one of the most one of the most vulgar language. What is it? I'd say one of the most vulgar mouthed performances. Sexy Beast.
Yes. Oh yeah, I do remember that one. But I never did see like Gandhi. I know like Oscar winner, wasn't it? Like,
he won an Oscar for that.
See, I never saw his earlier stuff. He didn't really hit my radar until somewhat later. But I don't dispute his ability because I have loved him every time I've seen him.
But I would take him off the list.
Not yet. Like a not yet situation. He'll get there.
Ley.
Yeah, whatever. He's going to come off in a minute anyway.
Okay. As much as I love Sexy Beast and Iron Man 3 and the cameo in Shang-Chi.
Yeah, that was fun.
And the one shot.
Yep.
And the one shot.
Hail to the king.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, I think you're right. He not this year. Next year
that reminds me, is Sam Rockwell on this list?
Oh. I don't. Was Sam Rockwell on the list?
He was not.
He was not. Well, he'll have to be. He might be in consideration next time around.
Okay. So for the moment, Ben Kingsley is on the cutting room floor.
Okay.
All right. That brings up the next one. Morgan Freeman.
In consideration, most definitely.
No.
Definitely in consideration for sure. He's the voice of God. It's damn near sacrilegious not to include him in the Hall of Fame. Plus, he's read from Shawshank, and that's as close as to God as you can get.
He's in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Yes, he is.
For good or bad.
He wasn't the bad part of it.
No, he was not.
All right.
Kevin Costner and his amazing accent.
Costner was also exhausted because he just came off the shoot from Dances with Wolves. He literally went from like a 3-month-long marathon to right into Robin Hood.
What a wimp.
He's a Morgan Freeman, and his co-star, his eyebrows are also in Dreamcatcher though.
His eyebrows.
Yeah, they're like
oh dang, that's right. Yes, they're huge.
Protruding in that movie. That movie's just all around awful.
And while he may not have dipped into the Marvelverse, he has been having fun with a lot of his roles. Red.
Well, he went DC.
And he went DC going into Wanted.
Malicious Fox. Nope, Batman.
but also Wanted, which was a Vertigo title, I believe.
Yeah, that's true. So technically DC.
Yes.
So yay, nay?
I say yes.
I say nay.
I say he's in consideration.
Okay, I won't color in that one yet.
Okay.
We'll go to the next one.
Okay.
Sir Anthony Hopkins.
I say maybe.
Maybe?
Maybe because of Hannibal. And Fracture.
I would say yes for Legends of the Fall.
He is great in Legends of the Fall.
I say yes just because he is
Sir Anthony
Hopkins. You know, he's been knighted for his work in acting.
But
To
so
me-
has Sir Ben Kingsley.
He'll get there.
We slashed him pretty
He'll
quick.
get there. You're right. You're right. That argument doesn't stand. All right.
And Gary Oldman, you're saying is a shoe-in. He's not a sir.
Is he a British or is he?
He's British.
He is British. I wasn't sure if he was British or if he was Scottish or.
The way to remember it, was he in Harry Potter? They're all British. So yes, he is British.
Well, with the exception of Barty Crouch Jr.
Tenet?
Yeah, he's Welsh.
That's
I
still in
believe.
England.
I think he's Welsh.
Yeah,
Still
but
from
him
the
and-
continent.
Him and Michael Sheen have this thing going back and forth where like you can't say like the most unintelligible city in Wales, and it's like what, and he did it on that Graham Norton show. But maybe he's just making fun of Michael Sheen. Maybe he's not actually Welsh. I don't know.
Still,
No, he's Scottish. What am I thinking?
it's from the continent.
And Welsh, I think, is close enough because it's kind of encompassed in, like it's all surrounded by.
It's a hunk of.
Not like Scotland, where they're angry up north.
Yes.
Or Northern Ireland, where they're angry or on a adjacent island.
So then,
No,
what I would do, this is what I do anyway. I'm looking at some of these people that we say are shoe-ins, like Robin Williams, Gary Oldman. Does he have the same style or same range?
He has shown range, like the kind of range that I generally look for in his later years, but it's almost a little too late, you know,
For today.
for today.
Okay.
For today. Just like
if we're not just including movies, I mean, he might be in there on Westworld alone.
He was really good on Westworld.
Yes.
You know what? No, you got to include his entire body of work. When you're going Hall of Fame,
Yeah. It's
You
for
know,
everything.
I say everything they do.
How about Instinct?
Okay, we can separate for TV for like shows or something maybe down the road if we ever need to get there. But when it comes to acting ability, this is just for acting across the board.
Yeah.
Because a lot of our favorite actors have gone into TV now, and they're, a lot of them are crushing it. So you gotta give props to that.
I don't think Instinct's a point in his favor, but Meet Joe Black is.
Never saw it.
Meet Joe Black?
I left after
It's a
watching
good
the Star
movie.
Wars trailer.
So good.
But again, I think the only performance that jumped out for that one with me was Brad Pitt. And that's because of the deadpan, death persona he played.
Yeah.
Kind of overshadowed everything.
But I liked how there was a change in Anthony Hopkins' character in that movie.
There was. You're 100% right.
Yeah, Brad does kind of outshine him a bit,
Yeah.
but he's not on this list, I don't think.
No.
I don't know. I walked out after the Star Wars trailer. So
So did I.
People going just to see paying money just to see the trailer. Really?
I did.
I did not.
I did.
I'm just joking. I know a lot of people did.
I did. And
I
then
know a
the
lot
second
of
time
people
I've
did.
stayed
Yeah,
and I
people
watched
also
it.
paid to go watch the Force Awakens trailer 17 times in a row because that's what that was the thing they were doing.
How does Dolph Lungren make this list?
don't
I
know,
believe
you
it was
did
from the crowd.
You did it for the girl,
Yeah, Pam.
right?
Pam argued it.
Jamie.
I thought it was Pam.
Oh my God, no, Jamie. 100%.
Okay.
She would die for Dolph.
Okay, I thought it was Pam.
And I kind of agreed with her because, man, I loved him in Aquaman. And his character in The Expendables is awesome.
He's had a good arc. He
And
had a really good arc.
Creed 2, I think, is one of his
I
best
still
performances.
haven't watched it.
No,
So-
me neither.
I do see what you're saying, Mike. That's why I agreed to add him to the list.
I think Dolph Lundgren will be in the Hall of Fame, but I don't think for this category. I think for like an action hero wing, he's going to be in there. I think definitely he'll be in the running, or he'll be in there at some point.
Yeah.
I just don't think for this level of category, I don't think he's there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've slashed him. What about Sir Anthony?
I'd leave him as a maybe.
Okay. I won't color him in yet.
He's definitely a maybe.
Okay.
And
Next
by the
one.
way, an honorable mention for on his list is Free Jack.
Free Jack was good.
I revisited that movie a couple weeks ago. It still holds up for me. It was fun.
I like Mick Jagger in that one.
Yeah,
right?
He was surprisingly good.
He was really good. Okay. So next on the list is Denzel Washington.
Denzel's a lock.
Yes,
You think?
more so just because I'm afraid of what he might say, or how angry he would get if we did not put him in.
He's just a lock. Equalizer 1 and 2, Fallen,
Training Day.
Training Day.
Remember the Titans?
Yeah.
Like
I don't
Glory.
remember that movie that much. Like, did you ever see the Comebacks?
Comebacks. Why does that sound familiar?
It's the sports parody movie with David Koechner, and you get the two twin brothers that were in Wild Hogs. And they're like,
yes.
Who are we playing next? The Titans? Do you remember them? No, I do not. Very forgettable.
I remember. Okay.
ugh.
Mike even says Denzel for sure.
Yes.
Yes. Oh yeah. No, for sure. Yes.
Even what is it? The one he did, the Raymond J.
That one something Esquire.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, Roman J.
Israel
There we go.
Esquire.
Yes. Oh yeah. That one was pretty good. Yes.
Supported by Colin Farrell.
Eh.
But it was a great
We're gonna have a
performance.
fight when that name shows up. I can
No.
see it.
And I already know how. No. I already. Yeah. We'll get to Colin Farrell, but Denzel definitely. Denzel's in.
Yes.
Denzel is a lock for sure.
Oh wait, sorry. Decap.
DIC.
Whatever.
Sorry, it's a thing of mine.
There. What, spelling properly?
Yes.
It's a good thing. Trust me. Okay, so Denzel's a lock.
Yep.
Yes.
That brings us to the next one. Michael Keaton.
You skipped a few there.
Nope.
He added more and
At the
it's-
top.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't think it's his year.
No.
Don't think it's his year.
No?
No. He'll come back. He'll come back around and maybe get another shot, but I don't think it's his year. He's got a great catalog.
Have you seen Dope Sick?
No, heard great things, but no, I have not. But I go way back with Keaton, and there's a bit of a period where he just kind of fizzled out on me, disappeared almost.
Mike.
He's great. He's great in My Life. He's great in Gung Ho. What was I gonna say?
Mr. Mom, the one that brought him to the table.
Night
other-
Shift.
The Other Guys.
Oh, yes. See, that's just comedy. But
Yeah. But and I don't think he's got stiffer competition this year.
well, yeah, he's competing against everybody.
Yeah.
I just think he's just slightly outclassed this year.
He also has a little known one where he plays a hitman, which in a movie that he directed called The Merry Gentleman. It's very good.
I have not seen that one.
No, I heard of that one.
It's his directorial debut. Came out just a few years ago.
Interesting. Okay.
Had you watched one of my videos, you would have seen it.
What? Buddy, I watched them all. Okay, so he's out. Next.
You make videos?
I have made, as of today, 93.
Damn,
He's catching up.
You go, boy.
I believe
Mhm.
he's in Google Play Movies Part 2.
Google Play Movies.
Yeah, top 10 Google Play movies.
Oh, that one. Yeah, I remember that.
Yes,
Oh.
yes, that one.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
No.
No.
Okay, I know he's heralded as the actor's actor and all that stuff, but I haven't watched very many of his movies. They're not my cup of tea. I will not dispute the talent.
He's great in Gangs of New York.
I've seen that.
He kind of rehashes it for There Will Be Blood,
That's the impression I get.
but he should have got it for Gangs of New York.
My Left Foot.
I haven't seen that.
That's the movie that really broke him out, wasn't it?
Oh,
that was his
is-
first Oscar.
yeah.
Yeah. Phantom Thread is a good movie, but I don't need to see it twice. Last of the Mohicans, I think I was too young to appreciate that. I have the director's cut, which I haven't watched yet.
Last of the Mohicans was good. I do remember that one. I do remember enjoying it, and he was good in it. But like I said, I don't go to his movies. His movies don't draw my attention.
Gangs of New York. It's all about Gangs of New York for me.
Got to watch My Left Foot. I think that will change a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have on Google Play, I have In the Name of the Father, the one he did with Pete Postlethwaite, where they're in the Irish prison
Name of
and
the
stuff.
Father. Oh, yes, yes.
But I haven't seen it yet. But I can't remember if he got nominated for that one. Maybe Pete Postlethwaite did. I don't know. That being said, I don't think there's nearly enough there.
Yeah, he's a little too highbrow for me to truly appreciate. So he doesn't make my Hall of Fame. I can't do it.
Okay. We will scratch him on this round. Daniel Day-Lewis.
We might have to have a special wing for the actors kind of thing.
You are off the list. Okay. That brings us to the next one. Tommy Lee Jones.
I'm gonna say no.
I want to say consideration. He's been pretty strong for a very long time. He's been with us a long time. A lot of memorable roles.
Because he's great in The Fugitive. He's great in U.S. Marshals, which was the follow-up.
Mm-hmm.
Men in Black.
I've only seen the first two Men in Black.
No Country for Old Men.
Yeah, No Country for Old Men. He's a great supporting role in that. What am I looking at? The
Space Cowboys.
That was fun.
He had a good
Oh, yeah,
ensemble
that's
cast.
right.
He had a good ensemble cast with
That
that
was
one.
fun. The Homesman movie he did with Hilary Swank was really good.
See, I love his acting, but I liken him to how I originally likened Harrison Ford as
It's always
you're getting
Tommy Lee
that grumpy
Jones.
old guy, you know?
It's always Tommy Lee Jones.
I'd say with the exception, did you ever see Ad Astra?
No,
That space one with Brad Pitt?
no.
He plays a very different role in that one, but he's not in it a whole lot because he's the father that went missing.
Okay.
Let me see.
Well, I think we can say he's not making this cut.
Not this year, I guess.
Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah, he was in Jason Bourne.
And that takes us to Leonardo DiCaprio. This is the other person I thought might be a youngster.
Oh, he's very much
You want to say that, but he's been with us for 30 years.
Right?
serious consideration.
I want to say a yes. I want to say he's in.
Yeah.
He has just delivered from such a young age.
Yeah.
Growing
has-
pains.
You know, he got our attention. No, he got our attention there. He
Yep.
was great in that.
Yep.
They had some really good family stories and the whole orphan thing, and like they just played it so well. And then he does Gilbert Grape, and everybody goes, what?
Oh, yeah.
Quick and the Dead.
Yes.
He's great in that. But Gilbert Grape just
Yeah.
damn, like that kid could work.
Okay. I will leave him uncovered for the moment.
All right.
Okay. That brings us to Joaquin Phoenix.
Same as Leo.
You think?
Either yes or serious consideration. Yeah.
For me, he's almost in the Daniel Day-Lewis level.
Oh no, I put him way above Daniel Day-Lewis.
But that's the kind of actor that I see Joaquin
like
as.
Gladiator, We
Like,
Own the Night,
He is good, and I
Joker.
enjoyed him.
Joker.
You know, I enjoyed him even all the way back to Space Camp. You know, he was great in Space Camp.
I don't believe
So-
he was in Space.
Yes,
Yes,
he
he
was.
Yeah,
Really?
Yes, he was.
Are you
But he was
sure?
credited as Leaf.
100%.
He was credited as Leaf Phoenix.
Well, yeah. So he was in Ruskies. Was he in Space Camp?
He was
yes,
in
he
Space
was.
Camp.
He was the main kid in Space Camp.
I
Yep.
haven't seen that in so long. Like The Village, though. Signs. Did you ever see You Were Never Really There?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Intense.
I actually have not seen that.
Intense.
He's
That one's really good. That's one that Tally really harped on me to watch. And when I finally did, I was all
so
in.
good. That as well as him in Paul Thomas Anderson's, in my opinion, best movie, sporting the best lamb chops I've ever seen on an actor in Inherent Vice.
See, I tried to watch that and I couldn't.
It's
They're
so
mutton chops. They're called mutton chops,
sorry,
not lamb
mutton
chops.
chops. Oh,
But
man.
yes, they are some of the most fantastic mutton chops in the business.
That movie is outstanding.
It is a lot of fun. That one was fun.
Especially when he takes a look at the baby and just like, ah! And then like straight face and then hands the photo back to her.
Um,
I might have to watch that.
and
So good, especially for Josh Brolin. Josh Brolin, Benicio del Toro. He's like, Josh Brolin is doing the whole like I'm like a great cop, blah 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 blah. You can just see him look over and he's like, "What the fuck?" And Benicio del Toro walks up. He's like, "You know, you can't charge my client here because he's like works in maritime law. He's like, we can work in some pirates if you like." Or, I don't know. It's just great.
There's the cast list for Space Camp. Kate Capshaw, Leah Thompson, Kelly Preston, Larry Scott, Joaquin Phoenix, and
But-
Tate Donovan,
I don't remember Space Camp at all. Then
Tom Skerritt.
but Joaquin Phoenix was credited as Leaf Phoenix for a very long time.
oh yeah,
Yep. But yeah, he is.
Ruskies and
Okay,
there was something else.
I will leave him uncolored. The next one, Phillip Seymour Hoffman.
Again, he's had some great roles. I don't think it's his year.
No,
I don't think it's his year.
I give him a solid maybe.
I love his diversity, like the way he can change a character.
Mhm.
Because you look at him in Red Dragon, and then compare that to Boogie Nights,
Moneyball,
the Moneyball.
Twister.
Like the characters are so different.
one of
You
his
know?
one of his first roles, I believe it was Scent of a Woman. And you forget he's in
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the prick that turns on O'Donnell.
Yeah.
That flips
That's
on him.
right. Oh,
But
I was
there-
on the fence before. Now,
But there's a forgotten movie that came out, I believe, after he died. He did it with. He plays a German German special services agent, or whatever, like the CIA equivalent would be. It's called A Most Wanted Man, and he works. It's him and Rachel McAdams, but he does a great, fantastic German accent.
What are we saying?
I said maybe,
I don't think it's his year.
Yeah.
I don't think it's his
maybe
year.
can go either way. So I'm not heartbroken if we cut him.
I say he comes back next year.
Okay. Well, we got 2 for 1 against. So right now we'll leave him uncovered.
Okay.
But again, this is just to narrow it down.
Yeah.
Paul Newman.
This is one thing I noticed about this list is, yeah, there's a lot of older actors, like actors from just before our generation, that should be in some consideration. Maybe a different category. I'm not sure there. But Paul Newman, though.
Okay. I can't remember who added him to this list, but literally tell me movies you remember watching him in where you thought his acting was amazing.
The Color of Money.
Yeah.
I was infatuated with
Nope.
that movie when it came out.
Nobody's Fool and Road to Perdition.
Cars.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I did love Cars. But yeah, again, he's just before our generation, so I don't have the full appreciation
I
of Paul
think-
Newman.
That's going to be a problem with our list.
I only have 2 movies for him to push for him: Road to Perdition and Nobody's Fool. Everything else is. I didn't thoroughly enjoy the movies. Like I didn't think Color of Money was that great. I didn't think Cool Hand Luke was very good at all.
I'm gonna have to say we're gonna have to have a Legends wing, and that's where we put guys like Newman
Yeah.
Steve McQueen, I think,
Jimmy
is going
Stewart.
to be argued there.
Okay.
You know? So
So for
Steve
now,
McQueen, I think.
yeah, I say let's save that for a Legends wing.
I'm struggling to think if I've even seen a Steve McQueen movie.
I've seen Bullet, and I think that's literally the only one I've seen. Although technically, you could say The Bodyguard with Kevin Costner because that was written for Steve McQueen, and when they
Oh, really?
filmed it, Kevin Costner even cut his hair like Steve McQueen used to wear it to honor him.
I used to own The Magnificent Seven, but I never watched it.
I can highly recommend The Great Escape. He will totally entrance you in that.
Okay, I'm wrong. I've seen The Great Escape, but
Because he's fantastic in
I've
that.
seen that too.
I was a little let down by that.
Oh wow! Well,
Okay, well then let's jump to the next one. Tom Hanks
should be first ballot in, done.
should
Yes.
be.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Let me
No brainer.
think.
Yes.
Let me think. The Burbs, Larry Crown, You've Got Mail. It's been a long time since I've seen Philadelphia, but he was great in that.
Yes,
I'm not going to say Forrest Gump.
I think you just did.
No,
You said Forrest Gump. I heard you say it.
no.
Can't take it back.
I said I'm not going to say Forrest Gump.
Ryan Haskell nailed it. He goes, need eras as even acting styles change every 20 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But Tom Hanks is still delivering. Great. Like,
Yeah.
you know, we're talking about
Bridge of Spies.
you're talking Philadelphia and Forrest Gump. Those were the
I'm
90s.
I'm not
Those are
talking about Forrest Gump.
I am talking about Forrest Gump. You can shut up. It's like the biggest hit in his roster.
Yeah.
Apollo 13. Okay.
Oh, I still haven't seen that.
You know, that
They
was
make
that
it.
was that was
Spoiler
25
alert.
years ago. That was
Yeah.
25 years ago. Tom Hanks is still delivering today. If you have not seen A Man Called Otto, you should.
I have not.
He is
Neighborhood. Mr. Rogers.
Oh,
Yeah.
the good.
A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood.
That's it. There we go.
That was great.
Don-
See?
Don said his picks are Robin Williams, Tom Hanks, Charlize Theron, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Denzel Washington. Now, Don must have jumped in halfway. This is actually, we've pulled Charlize and Jennifer Jason Leigh. We're going to induct 5 actors tonight.
Yeah.
And then next Monday, we'll be inducting 5 actresses.
Mhm.
We're going to break that apart as well. But I do like what Ryan said too. I think you mentioned that about having the eras
Mhm.
because, just Paul Newman on there. I know I've seen films I can't appreciate.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. He was just before our time for our appreciations to really have built.
Exactly.
I can just appreciate his older acting, but even then, there's just the 2 that stand out.
So where do we stand on Tom Hanks?
Tom Hanks, again, yes, he's in. He's in. He must be in. He's a must. He's a
Serious consideration. I don't know how many do we have left?
Don's got a vote. We actually have one more name.
One more name. Okay. Well, serious consideration.
Okay. I'll leave him uncovered for now.
Yeah.
Okay. Brings us to the last name. Other than Robin Williams, we already talked about him, but we didn't say yes or no yet.
okay.
Colin Farrell.
I don't think it's his year. He's gonna be in. He'll be in it someday. He's already on the road. He's had some great hits. He's really hitting his stride now. Like, I don't think it's his year.
The Batman, he was insanely good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because and I don't know if it's a credit or not, but you didn't know it was even him.
Right.
You know?
Yes. He disappeared into that.
Unless you close your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you close your eyes. That's about it.
And that's the same with like Harry S. Truman for, Oldman.
Yeah.
You know, you look at him and it takes a lot to really see him.
But
like Guy Lapointe for Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. As funny as it is, because that was such a silly character with the prosthetic nose and everything.
Why isn't Johnny Depp on this list?
I have no idea.
Good question. Good
Yeah.
question. But I just don't think he's there. Now, Banshees of Inisherin proves that he will be in there someday. If you have not seen Banshees, you should.
I still haven't seen that, but in Bruges, he's hilarious with going hand in hand with Brendan Gleeson.
Well, you got them back again, working under the same dude, Martin McDonough.
He's got
In one of the oddest stories you'll ever see.
He's
It
got
is so odd.
a performance in Phone Booth that should have been Oscar nominated.
That was good.
He's got a performance in Home at the End of the World that should have been Oscar nominated.
Oh yeah, all the credentials are there. I don't think it's his year. I think there's
compared
just,
to what we have on the list.
right. I think there's just stronger competition ahead of him.
Mm,
The cream is rising to the top here. I don't think he's quite there.
Because even if we leave him blanked out, that literally gives us 2 people for sure.
Okay.
We have Gary Oldman and Denzel Washington.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that gives us 3, 6, 7, 8 names. We have to narrow down to 3.
Okay. So yeah, we gotta start chopping.
all right.
Ryan says Colin was once called the Wish version of Russell Crowe, but I think he's a better, more versatile. Yeah.
Oh, definitely nowadays.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I would agree with that sentiment.
That doesn't make sense.
The Wish version of Russell Crowe,
Which means what?
which basically means this is what you get in the store and this is what you get on Wish.
You know, saying Russell Crowe was the superior version.
Well,
they were the
if
same dude, but superior.
If Russell Crowe was on this list, he'd be a yes.
Well,
for
he
sure.
wasn't. So
Yeah. Okay. Well, then I will leave those 8 names open.
okay.
So Morgan Freeman, Anthony Hopkins, Leonardo DiCaprio, Joaquin Phoenix, Phillip Seymour Hoffman, Tom Hanks, Colin Farrell, and Robin Williams.
Okay. And who are in for sure?
Gary Oldman and Denzel Washington.
Okay.
So that's our bar.
Okay. Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks has to be to take that 3rd spot. For me, it's Tom Hanks. Of what's left available, and I said cream rising to the top, Tom Hanks was the first name that jumped out at me that said, why isn't he already in? So
Thoughts?
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a buildup going into this.
I'm getting suspenseful here. Like,
Pass for now.
Pass?
come on, we need to cut this list, man. We can't be here all night.
Let's cut Morgan.
Okay, pick another name that we can discuss.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
DiCaprio.
In for sure.
I say in. I
Yes.
say in.
In for sure?
Yes.
I'm in. I'm in on DiCaprio.
Okay. I'll mark him as green, as in accepted.
Because again, he is still delivering. He's delivered early on and he's still delivering today.
Okay. Okay. But now we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 names that we can only pick 2 from.
Okay. Again,
Only 2.
Okay. So you pick another one to discuss, Rob. Your pick.
Robin Williams.
He's a yes for me. That's me. That's just me.
Pass for now.
Pass for now.
Okay.
Okay. That's not unanimous.
Okay.
Well, that's okay. Here, that's what we'll do. Colin Farrell.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
No.
That's 1 and 1. Tom Hanks.
Pass.
Yes.
1 and 1. Phillip Seymour Hoffman.
No.
No.
Oh, we have agreement.
With the competition? No. Now, okay, you're making it just between he and I. Where do you stand in this, Mr.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be jumping in.
Okay. All right.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Yes.
No.
Really?
Again, compared to who else is out there?
Okay. Sir Anthony Hopkins.
No.
I gotta say no this year.
Okay.
He may be slipping into the legends category for me.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest there. Now that we've had that discussion.
Which might revolve around this gentleman too, Morgan Freeman.
No.
No, I don't think he's legends category. I think he's modern. He might still be modern for me, but not his year.
Okay.
Not his year. I think he's out.
Okay.
Sorry, Morgan. Love you, man.
So now we are down to 4 people for 2 spots.
4 people, 2 spots. I like this. This is
Okay.
good.
Robin Williams, Colin Farrell, Tom Hanks, and Joaquin Phoenix.
And see, to me, it stands out who the final 2 are.
Okay. I'm going to end this debate. I'm going to say yes for Robin Williams, as much as I'm trying to block out Mrs. Doubtfire. I'm hanging this solely on What Dreams May Come and Patch Adams.
See, my vote was going to go with Robin Williams
Okay.
for Fisher King.
And Good Will Hunting,
And
but
Okay.
but
Yes,
not-
Robin Williams is in.
but not Mrs. Doubtfire or Good Morning Vietnam.
Oh, I didn't even mention Good Morning Vietnam. Ah,
Okay. So now this is going to get tricky. Because literally, these three actors, Colin Farrell, Tom Hanks, and Joaquin Phoenix, they are so close. Oh, there's Mark Peens. What did he say? Leo, Denzel, Robin, DDL, and Tom DDL.
Daniel
Daniel
Day-Lewis.
Oh, Daniel Day-Lewis.
No.
well, he's 4 out of 5 with us.
Yeah, Leo, Denzel, Robin.
Okay, 3 out of 5 with Tom Hanks still in the balance here.
Yes.
But look, there's a vote for Tom Hanks. There's a vote for Tom Hanks. Who did Ryan have?
Robin Williams, Charlize Theron, Heath Ledger, Denzel Washington, and Kiefer Sutherland. He wrote in a
Oh,
ballot.
he had a right-in ballot.
Why
All
isn't
right.
Kiefer on the list? Oh my God.
That's yeah.
Well, there's always next year, kid. But we got another one for Robin Williams there, so we're good there. Robin Williams is definitely in.
Okay, let's do this. Of the three, Colin, Tom, or Joaquin, who would you pick?
Ask him.
Okay.
Tom.
You would pick
period.
Tom?
Period.
I need to review Tom's.
Between those three, it is Tom head done.
Hang on.
Oh.
Whoa.
I think Ryan's mad because we don't have Kiefer on this list. He said not Tom. Can Tom Hanks do Phoenix roles?
Well, Ryan, can Phoenix do Tom Hanks roles?
Unless it's Cruise.
There's no way Joaquin Phoenix could ever do a role, in my opinion. I don't think Joaquin Phoenix has it to
We
play
know all about
America's
Cruise,
dad.
right? Hashtag Cruise for Lobo. Tom Cruise for Lobo.
Still working on that.
Still working on
Still
it.
working
We're
on
gonna
that.
get it one day.
Okay.
But-
I have to ignore Captain Phillips
Why?
because it's awful. Cloud Atlas is definite plus in his favor.
Mm-hmm.
Extremely loud and incredibly close.
I love how his opinions are so often way against the norm.
They are polar a lot of the times.
Oh, I was so angry watching Captain Phillips. It's like these guys are fucking idiots. This would be oh man, they made the dumbest decisions in that movie.
He sounds like
And it's based on real
he's
life.
an armchair quarterback. An armchair quarterback
Yeah,
for a movie about modern day piracy.
Let's see here. This can't be the full list if you don't have Jack. And that is true. Jack's not on here.
I believe he was
Well-
in the original consideration when we first made the
Yeah.
list.
Yeah.
I believe he was in that
He
consideration.
got trimmed off the 20. He did.
I have a feeling Jack may end up in the Legends wing.
I might have to lean that way too, maybe. Because of the modern movies, there's not a lot.
Yeah, he really kind of fell off the scene.
Ryan said it's only like Bachelor Party and Bosom Buddies
What?
for Tom Hanks.
Has he not seen The Burbs?
That is a good one. Or Money Pit.
Joe versus the
Money
volcano.
Pit. Yeah.
Joe versus the
I
volcano.
don't think I ever saw all of that. Survivors is another one.
Yep.
Oh man.
Mark's right. Jack. We will be introducing a new wing.
Yeah. So it's Tom Hanks for me. It has to be.
Who would you pick?
That's Tom, Joaquin, and who?
Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell.
So right there, that says Colin Farrell is
I
out
know
of
I'm going to get
consideration.
vetoed on Colin Farrell. I'm the only one who likes him
No,
here.
the
No,
fact
no.
that you can remember he was in consideration says it right there. He is not in
yes.
your consideration.
Tom.
See, I would lean Colin
Why don't we have Tom Cruise on here?
Good question.
because he's Tom Cruise.
Jeez. Tom Cruise is a fantastic actor. Tom Hanks.
You would go Tom?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do Tom. I was going to back Colin.
I'm blocking out Captain Phillips and the Lady Killers.
I can't say about the Lady Killers. I never did
Oh.
watch it.
It's so bad. It's one of the Coen brothers' huge misses.
Yeah, that's kind of what I heard.
Oh, it's
I
awful.
wasn't big on Coen Brothers at that time, so I wasn't really drawn to it, and I don't think it did really well, did it?
No, not really.
So does that mean we have it? We have our first 5 inductees?
Yeah,
And-
Leo, Denzel, Tom, Robin, and Gary.
Yep. But yeah, and the Ron Howard movies.
Or Gary, and Gary.
Yeah.
All the Garys. Saving Private Ryan. That's a Tom Cruise one.
Yeah.
Or,
I've only
Tom
ever,
Hanks one.
I've only ever seen that once. It was
Philadelphia. Ryan
was
said
good,
something code.
something code. Da Vinci Code. Da Vinci Code is great.
Yep.
Angels and Demons is great.
Never
and
watched it, but that's because of the material. Not a
And
fan.
see,
Not-
have you read the books?
No.
Oh, it's amazing.
I'm just
and
not
it's-
interested.
And it's so cool how they actually, because those books actually come out opposite, but
Yeah.
yet they made the films go backwards.
Angels and Demons is awesome because they're following all these codes and clues like, oh, the Illuminati, and we go to this church and we take these tunnels, and it's a very big treasure hunt kind of
You
thing.
need the illustrated Da Vinci Code, because literally everything he does is based on reality. So like the paintings that he's saying have clues in it, you can see the painting and there's something there. Like he is brilliant when it comes to writing that.
Even Inferno. It's
Oh.
not as good as the other two, but it's
Hated Da
still
Vinci
good.
Code. Ryan.
Watch the extended cut, Ryan.
Ryan.
Watch the extended cut. It was aliens all along.
Right? It was Agatha all along. So let me do this.
So
Oh,
yeah,
man.
there we are. We have our 5 first inductees for the actors wing of the Movie Madhouse Hall of Fame, and we're going to put together a list of 20 women for the actresses wing. Any ideas of who should be in that list of 20?
Not counting Jennifer Jason Leigh and Charlize Theron.
Oh yeah,
Theron.
we should definitely
Oh.
say if they had them in consideration originally, yes, they should be.
I wouldn't put Jennifer Jason Leigh in there to begin with.
What? Why not? She's like a freaking chameleon, that girl.
Nah.
You watch her in Single White Female and then Hateful Eight.
Yeah, but there's a long stretch between those two movies.
Yeah, but
too.
whatever, you know.
She was the only thing I didn't really like about Hateful Eight.
Oh,
Ryan said he changed his mind. Hanks is always great on Saturday Night Live.
yeah, you're right.
Daisy Domergut.
Yep,
Nah.
that's her name in Hateful Eight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Dahmer Goo.
Domergoo. That's
Dahmer
right.
Hugh, Yep.
Yes. Oh, she's so brilliant in that one.
Mhm. Yep. And I love the little nugget of trivia that they destroyed a priceless.
Oh yeah.
Guitar.
And her reaction that is in the film is a real one.
Yep.
Because she's like, "What did you just do?"
Yep.
Poor Kurt. He had no idea. He thought it was
No,
a
it's
prop.
It was the prop guy who mixed them up.
Tarantino's best movie, but not her best performance.
Yeah, it's hard to beat Fast Times at Ridgemont High, right?
Well, yeah.
No, it's not. Because that movie's awful.
Oh. Okay.
Way to punch me in the puberty, motherfucker.
Oh.
I'm sorry for the language, but that one hurt.
Yeah.
Well, so did watching that movie.
Kind of kicked you in the danglies there for
Oh,
sure.
geez.
It's terrible.
No, okay. So, what are some women that we're gonna have into consideration? Let's just get a few.
Plus,
out
her
there.
dad was Vic Morrow.
Gina Gershon.
Gina Gershon.
Gina Gershon.
Like on purpose?
Yes.
I haven't heard that name in ages.
There's a reason.
Have you haven't seen Killer Joe yet?
Nope.
Jesus. It's a movie Madhouse.
Yeah, but I watch good movies. Okay, basically gonna be.
A legend.
No.
Oh, yeah, it could be on the legend
Oh,
side.
that's
yeah.
it. Elizabeth Berkley. Showgirls. Anyone who can stay nude that long and not get hypothermia deserves to be in there.
Well, Charlize is definitely going to be in consideration for sure.
Yeah.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts there.
Yeah.
I think Jamie Lee Curtis
No.
will be in consideration. I think she should be. I think she should be
Oh.
discussed.
Even blocking
Oh.
out the obvious.
Look at that. Ryan was backing you. Gina Gershon was in Showgirls and Face Off.
Yes.
Oh,
I was just thinking of Face Off and Killer Joe and Bound.
See, I see Showgirls, Elizabeth Berkley. That's
Yeah.
all I can see.
exactly. That's all I see.
Gotta watch Bound, Ryan.
Who else for women? You know, Helen Mirren, but she kind of really hit my radar recently. So I don't know her back catalog too much.
You
This
haven't seen Teaching Mrs. Tingle?
Don't think I ever watched it. No.
Oh my goodness.
Mhm.
You know, yeah,
She is amazing in 1923.
I've still only seen the first episode.
I watched the 1883. I haven't watched 1923 yet.
Both her and Ford. Like, I loved Harrison Ford beforehand. Man, he is so good in this.
And see, again, you got these legendary actors doing TV stuff,
She's funny in the Fast and Furious movies.
and in Red.
Yes.
Oh yeah, her and Brian Cox.
Her and Brian Cox are
Oh.
just adorable.
Why isn't Brian Cox on this?
Ryan Haskell says Helena Bonham Carter.
Yes, she will definitely be in consideration for sure. She will be in consideration for sure.
You look at that girl's range, right?
Mhm.
Fight Club, Harry Potter.
Yep.
She's good. Well, have you guys seen Wings of the Dove?
Never heard of it.
Have you seen
Catherine Hahn. I don't
Till
know.
Human Voices Wake Us?
I'm not gonna say no,
Jeez, it's
but
it's a movie podcast, guy.
I think we're stressing out James. Um,
Oh yeah, he likes shitty movies. But what? Have you seen this? No. Have you seen this? No.
well,
You lean towards you're almost a
Look
cinephile
at
in
that.
your way.
the fun James is here.
See, this is James. Please.
Hey James.
Hey James.
Hey.
Oh, Kirsten Dunst.
No.
I don't know. I don't
Okay.
think so.
I would consider her, but I don't know if it would be inaugural. Because I love some of the stuff she's done. Like, she was intense in Interview with the Vampire. You know, I loved her in The Power of the Dog, even though the movie sucked.
I haven't seen that.
But when you compare that to like a Charlize Theron or Jennifer Jason Leigh, it just, I don't think she's there yet. But I love her work though, like hugely. But again, won't say no because she might end up on our list.
I will say Jennifer Jason Leigh and Tim Roth played a good duo in the Twin Peaks revival.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Jesus.
I never watched any Twin Peaks, so I have no nothing to
I've
comment
seen
there.
I've seen Twin Peaks. I just didn't see the new stuff. Oh
but
yeah.
this might be more a little too recent. But Susan Sarandon,
No.
I gotta be honest. I don't know what she's done recently.
Yeah, that's where I get lost. Yeah, it's been a long time.
Holly Berry?
Halle Berry consideration
Ooh,
for sure.
maybe, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, leave the other James alone. Us James has got to look out for each other.
Now that I think about it, she's been more of a recent stay. But Allison Janney, you think she's getting there?
No.
She's
Her,
I
who is she?
Tanya, Juno.
Oh, not
Okay.
I wouldn't throw Juno in there.
Patrick Swayze, John Leguizamo, and Wesley Snipes, and Tu Wong Fu.
She's Allison Janney. Her main claim to fame is West Wing, and which she was great in, and then the way back. But I don't know about anything else.
I feel like Allison Janney's just every time she pops up in anything, she's fantastic.
But see, that's good. But what about what's her name? Oh my God,
Oh, her.
Matlani.
Tatiana,
Tatiana Maslany.
definitely not there yet. Now, Orphan Black gives her a wing of her own for what she pulled off,
That's what I
I
mean.
still have
like,
to check that out.
but she still needs to get a little bit more under her belt.
She-Hulk.
She's on her way. Hey, don't knock She-Hulk.
She
I
She
love
was
She-Hulk.
fantastic.
I love She-Hulk.
Okay.
Trust me.
I'm all over She-Hulk. I want more. But
She
we
was
ain't gonna
pretty
get it.
great in Stronger, the one she did with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, I did like that one.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen that one.
Joan Crawford. I think, and again, this might be a
Oh,
Legends.
That's
I
a
don't-
Legends.
I don't think I've seen anything she's been in.
I've seen a couple, but again, they're the older films.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Here, Ryan said, James, you need to see Orphan Black.
I know it's on
Yeah.
my. Oh, it's not on my list, but I need to add it to my
Oh,
list.
she's one hot Canadian. Yes,
Mhm.
she is clearly Canadian. I was
Boo.
waiting. I was waiting to do that.
Give me
Boo.
a second,
Not a
give me
sponsor.
second. I'm adding it to the app I use.
Ryan Haskell says Margot Robbie.
She's on her way. I don't think she's there yet. She's definitely got
I Tonya was insane.
right.
You know,
Right. Her and Allison Janney were
Wolf of
both
Wall Street.
great.
Wolf
Did you
of
guys
Wall
see?
Street.
Did you guys see Focus, the con man movie with her and Will Smith?
Never did watch it, but heard
I
good
so
haven't.
good.
I haven't, and sadly, I can't watch it yet. So
And okay, this falls into one of those categories of they don't give enough appreciation to this kind of acting, but she crushes as Harley Quinn.
oh, big time.
Okay, you believe that she is Harley Quinn, like she does her job well. They don't give credit enough for that.
You can tell you've made a character iconic when its source material changes to fit what you're doing.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Literally. So
Now that being said, the animated series on Adult Swim, Harley
Yeah.
Quinn,
that's a different Harley.
that is that man. They really have gone to new levels on that show.
yes, they have.
I wonder if they're gonna further jam the knife in Henry Cavill's back and bring back her as Harley Quinn. You heard like the shitstorm that's going on online? People getting so pissed off that like Henry Cavill's out as Superman, but Wonder Woman's coming back,
Oh yeah, I did hear Gal Gadot is gonna get to do it again.
and someone
With-
else may come back.
With all of that, until I see them on screen,
Mm,
it's a rumor
that's
because it changes
Although-
with the wind.
Although apparently there's a rumor that James Gunn says you will see the Air cut of Suicide Squad,
Okay.
the original cut.
Oh.
David Ayer, the
I'll take
director
it.
of Suicide Squad.
I'll take
Fun
it.
James says I read that today.
It's a movie that came out years ago.
I'll take it. I like the original version, but I'll take the director's cut. Absolutely.
I'd be curious to see it because I know there was so much on the cutting room floor.
Yeah, and most of it Jared Leto, I think.
Yeah,
But
that they flat out said that Joker was supposed to be a
Well,
lot more of that.
Jared flat out said that. He goes,
Yeah.
I
This
filmed
might-
so much.
this might be one of the brief bright spots with James Gunn taking over DC. We get to see that.
But again, once it's out, then I'll believe it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
You know, Henry Cavill's back as Superman. Henry Cavill's gone as Superman. Henry Cavill's doing Witcher. Henry Cavill's not doing Witcher. Henry Cavill's doing Warhammer. What's going on? Let's just
Yeah.
wait.
Wonder Woman 3 is going to be coming out now.
Patty
Well, how
Jenkins'
is-
script was
how
tossed
is-
out.
How is this a reboot then?
Yeah. So until it's
Next
on
thing you
the
know,
screen,
Batfleck is going to be back.
They're obviously, or well, I can't say obviously, but it feels
they
like they're going to be pulling some version of their own multiverse Flashpoint shenanigans to reset things. I haven't seen the Flash. I don't know how that
No, same here.
pull how that portrays.
I don't know how it does either, to be totally honest. And I've seen it. So
But we still have like Blue Beetle is that still part of that world?
That's
it's
Or is-
part of
it's
James
both.
Gunn's buildup.
They said
Yeah.
both. Because it was made before he came on, but it's going to count as part of the new one.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Same
maybe it
Flash.
has something.
Blue Beetle and Aquaman are all part of the old regime.
See, here's my cake. Nom.
Yep. But they're supposedly lumped into whatever's going to happen.
Okay. And yeah,
So-
the only reason Aquaman 2 is because they don't want to have to write off another 200 billion dollars, whatever.
They shouldn't have read off the first one. Dean Cain should be Superman.
He did it. He
Nope.
had his turn.
And see, Henry is signed with Marvel. I heard that too.
Yeah.
But who
I
knows?
haven't heard that.
Oh, yeah.
I
was
heard it, but they
for-
won't say what.
I heard it's for the new X-Men. But again, no names mentioned, nothing. And so
No.
he'd be amazing Colossus. It's freaking huge.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Let's see here. It says, do yourself a flavor and avoid watching The Flash. It's one of those ones if someone drops it at your house and you pop it in, it's interesting to watch.
When it's on streaming
But-
and I don't have to pay for it extra at all, I'll probably watch it one day when I'm
'Cause
morbidly curious.
I'll even admit there's some good points in it, but there's such huge holes that it's hard to like get around.
How would it compare to, say, the original cut of Justice League?
I'd watch The Flash.
Okay, there we go. No, that's enough. That's enough. It's going to be better than that first run of Justice League.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I can withstand that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you don't.
That first
think-
Justice
but you
League
don't-
killed
you,
me.
You don't like the first Justice League.
You're
though.
right.
I do.
Yeah, well, that's your problem, not mine.
I do not.
I
See,
know. See, he and I have more similar sensibilities in that realm.
It's oh The other James says, I had scene points to watch The Flash.
Did
See,
you get him back?
I liked where Snyder was going, and that's why I didn't like Justice League, because it felt too much like the Avengers with the joking, and like they're not the Avengers, it's Justice League. And the story that they're telling has been building up in all these dark movies, so I want a dark Justice League.
Oh, which the Snyder cut definitely was.
Right, that's what I mean. I loved where he was going, and I wish they would just have let it go.
We should get more of that when we finally get more from Brightburn. There's your Dark Justice League.
And I don't know, because the fact that James Gunn is helming this scares me because of Guardians.
Yeah. I get it.
And Suicide, like the Suicide Squad. There is a lot of humor in that.
I get it. I get it, but James Gunn hasn't really done me wrong yet.
Oh no, and trust me, I loved them. They were good. And maybe he can form this universe like that instead of having it formed as Snyder's cut,
right,
and then getting a Joss Whedon Justice League.
Right.
I think that it was the shock more than it was, because like Iron Man starts with humor. So you're getting used to it, you know what I mean, in the universe.
Right. Yep.
So, all right. Blah blah blah.
So yeah, we'll come up with a list of 20 women to put inclusion there, and then that'll be discussion next week.
Keep throwing the names out, and then next week we will induct 5 women into our Hall of Fame, where they will be getting sent a certificate like this one with a random name to be part of our Hall of Fame. Oh, wait a minute, the banner's in the way. There we go. Honoring the best in entertainment. Look at that. The crowd is going wild. Let me see. Oh, have you mentioned Emily Blunt? We have not. She was good in Oppenheimer.
She's good in everything. Everything I've seen her in.
She's great in Edge of Tomorrow.
And if you have not seen Oppenheimer, go see it.
Speaking of which, have you seen it, Jason?
What?
Oppenheimer.
No. I'll be watching it.
Spoiler alert, he makes a bomb.
Oh, so that's why I know the story. I saw Fat Man and Little Boy.
You do not know the story.
You're right.
I thought I knew the story.
The only thing I heard about this movie that for all the wrong reasons made me go, maybe I should go watch it, is that I heard
Pugh,
yeah.
The scene's not as long as they make it out to be.
Doesn't
but
matter.
There's a couple.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Where would you
1 minute 38 seconds?
Where would you rank it in
Total time?
Where would you rank it in Nolan's films?
See, I love the Dark Knight trilogy, and I like Tenet. Okay, ask me in about 2 months, because I just saw it and it's in my head and I loved it, and I think I'm just
because I like
gushing.
all his
recency
movies.
bias.
Yeah,
I like all his movies. I would put this around the level of Dunkirk, which is at the bottom of his.
Oh, see, no, it's definitely
because it was good. Everyone did a great job. It's a little long, and you do feel it at times.
See, I never did.
I did.
Oh man, we were like 2 hours and 10 minutes into it. I looked at my clock and went, "Oh my god, it's almost over."
I didn't keep looking at my watch, but I could tell this is still going. There's some parts dragging.
Okay. I only felt that in the last 20 minutes because I had to go to the bathroom, something fierce. And it's like, credits yet? Nope. Credits yet? Nope. So at that point, it got long.
I mean, like Robert Downey Jr. did a good job.
Oh my God, yeah. See, that's what I mean. When the film started, he didn't even sound like Robert Downey Jr. It's not till near the end where he gets fired up that you can see Robert Downey Jr. He nailed that role so well.
Emily Blunt, she didn't really stand out to me in this one.
And how well Cillian Murphy not only acted as Oppenheimer but looked like him.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
I really want to know if they did a bit of CGI work on his face.
Well, there was a thing with he wasn't going out to eat with a lot of the other actors because he had to lose a lot of weight.
Let me see here. Wonder if we can get a side by side.
It was good, but I would disagree. A lot of people saying it's the culmination of his career and stuff like that. Maybe it's the true story aspect of Nolan's movies that because Dunkirk was good, but I like his fictional stuff.
Not far off. There's
See-
there's a closeness.
But see,
there.
that's just a publicity still. Here
Yeah.
is a picture of him from the movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was interesting
no,
how they
yeah.
get like everything from his perspective was in color, everything not was in black and white.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out what the difference was. I thought the color was modern and the black and white was everything, flashback.
Black and white was kind of be Robert Downey Jr., I guess.
But it was everything that he wasn't part of.
Yeah.
And yeah, I didn't realize that till the end. But
Hmm.
it is a great movie. We went to see it in IMAX,
We saw it
and
at
that added to it.
written recliners at Wellington 8.
And like you feel the movie a lot, which is great. And the biggest thing, the culmination, is the Trinity explosion. Like,
Hmm.
trust me, I'm not spoiling anything.
No, of course not. They make a bomb.
The stuff that's intriguing, we're not even talking about.
No,
Okay.
because this movie's about not really about the bomb. It's about his life.
Oh no, it's 100% about the bomb.
Oh,
But it's about the bomb and his life in that, and the blowback and everything around it.
And the rivalry, or
Like-
not rivalry, but like Robert Downey Jr.'s character kind of had it in for him.
Yeah, like it's intense. But yeah, the bomb is so crucial, but it's not the story. It's weird. It's a very weird dynamic. But the way they did that
there's
Trinity explosion.
The communism, the communism controversy.
Well, that's the McCarthy era. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody was a communist. And if you're not a communist, it's because you're turning in your friends who are communists, whether they are or not. But yeah, the Trinity explosion was intense. Just
nice
the way
to
they laid it out.
It was nice to see Dane DeHaan in there too.
I know.
Yeah.
That was a shock too. Another shocking cameo. It's like,
Yeah.
wait a minute. Rami Malek. I didn't know he was in it.
Yeah, no, neither did I.
jeez, wow.
Kenneth Branagh
Yes.
as Niels Bohr.
Yep.
I saw the quick shot. I'm like, it's like barely 1 second. I'm like, that's Kenneth Branagh
Yep. I love that
doing
guy.
putting on almost the same accent as he did in Tenet.
See, I love that guy. I will love him for Dead Again and
Tenet.
Road to El Dorado.
I haven't seen that.
Dude.
That came up on a list of inappropriate moments in animated films.
Oh,
yeah?
there is one big one.
Yep.
They're hiding behind a couch and someone calls their name and you see Tulio pop up and all of a sudden Chell pops up way down there.
She was giving him a massage leading up to that, and they were definitely leading into something. And then, yeah, the way she pops up, yeah,
Okay, you watch the scene and you tell me.
Yep.
Okay. But that is so good. Like Kenneth Branagh and Kevin Kline just are amazing as a duo.
They were a fantastic duo in that flick. Yes, that movie's a lot of fun.
Rosie Perez.
Yeah, yeah.
Who else is in there? Armand Arsanti, Edward James Olmos.
I only remember the top three. So
Yeah, that's what I'm remembering too. Oh well. But it's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. We've chatted on long enough. So yeah, get your picks ready. Women next week.
Yep.
And then we'll discuss whether our legends will start this year or next year or how we'll do it.
well, yeah, we can always come back to the Hall of Fame.
Exactly.
Oh, we'll always find more wings.
Who found another? All right.
It's like excavating.
Exactly. Oh, look what I found. For another week at the Movie Madhouse, I'm Rob.
Hey, why isn't Richard Brake on our list?
Right?
I'm James.
That's a different wing. I'm Jason.
We'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Toodles. I'm just.
I say, Phillip, it's a madhouse! A madhouse!